Welcome to EVE Online. I'm Major Freak, just doing a redo of a video I made recently. Just too much doxing information for the trolls out there. Yeah, desktop wallpapers and Facebook name, yeah. Okay, so what I was talking about in the previous video that I've made private is that this is my technique for exporting. You can be cloaked, or all I have to do is be in the system, in space, cloaked or uncloaked, doesn't matter. Tethered, untethered, doesn't matter. I think you could even do it from controlling an upwell too. Seems logical. Take control of upwell in the system? Yeah, totally. I bet you could do that too. Anyway, so I'm Overwatch position on the gate, looking at the gate, and got a zoom close in so I can hear gate flash. And what I was doing in the other video was clicking here and then accessing customs office so I could keep a view on the Stargate. But I'm thinking, don't really need to do that. All I need to do is hear the gate flash. So I turned it to combat and double clicked on that. I've already got my my wallet. I gave myself 100 million each character so I could easily calculate how much it's gonna cost me. Turns out to be 6 to 7% of the cost, or you're taking about 67% profit loss from fees for exporting. It's just a given, you know. So yeah, I'm not gonna blow up and deal with the whole owning Poco. Done that before. No thanks. And I'd rather not have to redo bookmarks. Just let sleeping dogs lie and pay that 6 to 7%. I'm totally fine with that. So most of the money went into the robotics exporting cost. Minor Freak was doing robotics, so is Rain. They're paying about 30 million in exporting total. They had 2 plasma robotics facilities. Everybody else is paying 15, 20. So yeah, it's and you're looking at, you add that up, the cost, and that's times 10. That's pretty much your profit you get from selling. So it's pretty good gig, but you gotta think about it. So we've got, let's see, where am I? Carry 2. I think I haven't gone to carry 3 yet. Did I deal with carry 3 yet? Nope. So I go into the launch pad, I click on the launch pad for launch, and I just export. I'm not making anything, so I don't need to import anything. So anything that's in the launch pad, I just export. I don't have to hit save at all. I just go to the next one. And zoom in here. It's much smoother if I was doing it this way, to directly open it. But this way I can keep an eye out on things I might have missed. So I did carry 2, carry 4. And already launched that. Okay. And am I running out of time? Oh, next transfer available. I think I can't yet. Yeah, I gotta wait. Yeah, you've gotta. Yeah, what a long time actually. Okay, so done that. Go over here. Just go to the next one. And as you see the layout, I made a video about it. The extractor, it'll pull stuff from, it'll pull stuff from Aqueous, wherever it's at. It'll just pull that, and it'll pull that out and route it to the silo right in the middle here. And how I place it, it's pretty much right in the middle of this, the link here. I'll make a temporary link between the two of them. I'll place that, and I'll place everything else on this line, and then I'll delete the link and then create mini links all the way through. And there's no penalty for having, it's just a linear cost. The cost between here and here, the same cost per meter or kilometer or whatever, relative to the planet, of course. But yeah, there is no benefit to making the links as close as possible, like shoving things like pack it all together to try to save link cost when you're extracting, because it's going to cost you no matter what. And the best cost savings is to make it as straight as possible, so you don't have any extra kilometers by zigging and zagging. So that is how I set it up, and that gets routed to the silo, and then it goes back to the basics that are right here, and they'll take that and they'll produce the next step up, and then that'll be routed back to the silo, and then from the silo it goes to the advanced, and then from the advanced it goes to the launch pad. And the less dense resource I put far apart or close together. I forget. It's hilarious. Yeah, the less dense I will put the basics far apart from each other, so I remember, okay, that's highly concentrated, and this is the least concentrated. So it gives me a visual. This is dealing with that. It's less concentrated. That's the lesser that'll be outputting. And of course, this is also the lesser as well. So that's why I have more of them, of course. So yeah. And sometimes it's cost efficient to make two. That's just personal opinion. I'm not sure if it pans out in practice, but yeah, that's just me having fun. Anyways, so I digress. Apologize. So get on the next thing. I'll just expedite it. There we go. And carry 7, and the last one there. And this is the last character in a long list of failures. Okay, so export it, and that's, nope, that's carry 7. And the silo I keep on the side for, I found that it's highly important that if I can't get to it in time, I can actually remotely from systems far away transfer it into a silo, instead of, because I got to be in system to launch it, but I can expedite transfer into a silo, an extra silo, and it's yeah, it's a smart idea. Even smarter is to actually do exporting more than once every 3 months. The last time we did it was January 14th. So that was over 3 months ago. Crazy, huh? Yeah, I don't like doing this. But it's helpful. It keeps my Astra houses fueled, and my Athenors before that. Alright, so I spent 15 million on all of that. And I'll add all that up and times that by 10, and that's roughly the profit I would get by selling all of this stuff at JITA. And it's not looking good, is it? It's not a lot of money, actually, when it comes down to it. There we go. And get my handy dandy calculator out. Nope. Yes, thank you. Alright, so 6.4 plus 29.1 plus 18.5 plus 16.8 plus 15.8 plus 28.8 plus 15 equals 130 times 10 is not, it's not bad, isn't it? That looks pretty handsome for 1.3 billion profit. If I sold all this stuff right now for just my mains, I get 1.3 billion. But that's over 3 months, so 3 months, three and a half months, so 3.5. So that's so that's 372 million a month. Yay. Yeah, pretty lame. I bet you it's way more than dealing with R&D data cores. The last time I did that was when I got back to the game in September of 2018. And I have, woo! I was gone for 2 years. I came back and I made about $1 billion selling all the data cores for 2 years. 2 freaking years. I think it was $1 billion. 1 billion divided by 24 months is, woohoo, 42 million a month. Woo. So yeah. So this is 10 times the worth of passive data cores. Yay. But yeah, I never buy field blocks. I've never had to buy field blocks ever. It's really fun being self-sufficient. So that's the enjoyment out of the game. And next video will be me actually physically exporting it and importing some other stuff.